I believe that we need to make sure that parents, teachers, school boards, everybody's involved in the process, because again, it goes back from me to local control. I believe parents know what's best for their children. In communities, they should be part of that process and making sure that the testing and the standards are something that are reasonable and fits the community and the state.
I think if you take a look at my plan that I've rolled out a week ago, it talks about parental choice and local control. I would not appoint anybody as a commissioner in the state of New Hampshire unless those two ideas were in the front burners of their plans. When we talk about testing, we must make sure that the test that we're offering shows the production that students are doing. When they're productive members of our society and have educational opportunities that help them, we have to make sure that we put those tests forward. But they shouldn't be tested every week.
Look, I have a 4th grader and a 5th grader. I'm very passionate about what happens in schools because I've been in my kids' classrooms. My son practiced for the Smarter Balanced standardized test for 20 straight days. They practiced for a standardized test. Something's wrong with that. All that time could be spent on more individualized quality curriculum, quality education in the classroom. And I call it the invisible handcuffs that we've given teachers. Teachers do an incredible job in this state. We have to let them do what they do best. I'm a very strong advocate of repealing Common Core. Maybe it was well-intentioned, but let me tell you, the implementation is just terrible. And there's no place in government where Washington has really overreached into our lives at a local level like Common Core has. And I talk about it passionately because I'm a dad. I'm in my kids' classrooms. I don't talk about it because I read the policy points on a piece of paper or whatever it might be. I'm just a dad. I'm a parent like so many other folks out there that simply wants the best for my kids.
We need to ensure it. We need to mandate that it is local. The role of the State Board of Education is not one to pass down burdens on the local school boards. It's up to the local school boards to educate the children. But there is a role for the State Board of Education, and really there's two roles. One is as a firewall to prevent the federal government from intruding into local control and local school issues. Unfortunately, our State Board of Education has not been functioning that way, and in fact they've been complicit in passing down these mandates on our local schools. And then the second issue and the second area that the State Board of Education can focus on is really to be an enabler to help the local school boards achieve the results. Not do it for them, but enable them, equip them, give them, the right advice and resources and support that they need to accomplish their goal. But we have to keep education local.